The application should have one primary administrator who can then appoint other members to have access to certain administrative functions. To assign another member to be an administrator, the primary administrator should first go into the desired member's profile and change the administrator value to yes. For this demo, let us assume Bob Rooney is the primary administrator, and he would like to have one person do the pairings and two other people to enter scores, and another trusted person to have the same privileges he has in case Bob Rooney is not available. Let's say that Bob wants to appoint Don Maltby as a second primary administrator, and then appoint Joe Abraham as an administrator to monitor the sign-up sheet and generate the pairings, and then appoint Bill Conway and Joe Brock the ability to enter scores. So first, Bob Rooney will go into View Other Members Profile, which is right up here. We select this menu option, and if you bear with me for a second, we'll bring this page up, and there it is right there. Now please note the phone numbers and email addresses for these people are fictitious for the purpose of preserving their privacy. So we'll first go into Don Maltby, and you can't see this drop down, but it's there, and I just drop it all the way down. I click on Don Maltby, and there he is. And then we go in and say Administrator, yes. Submit, and he's updated. Next we'll go to Joe Abraham. Again, in the drop down we select Joe Abraham, submit, Administrator, yes, submit to updated. And then we will select Bill Conway. Again, from the drop down we select Bill, Administrator, yes, submit. And then finally we go to Joe Brock. In the drop down we select Joe Brock, Administrator, yes, submit. Okay, now we'll go back to the main menu, and bear with me for a second to get back there, and there it is. From here, we'll select the option for Allow Administrator Privileges, which we scroll down, and here's the menu option right here. I don't know if you can see this. It's right there. Allow Administrator Privileges. Now give me a second to change this page. Alright, we're trying to change this page so that you can see the page that I am looking at. Okay, here we go. And there's the page. Okay. The only members in this drop-down are people that are already designated as administrators, plus the 4 people that we just appointed. So first we'll go into this drop-down and we'll select Don Maltby. Again, you can't see it, but trust me, it's there. And for him, we'll click the box for Select All. This gives Don the same privileges as the primary administrator. We click Submit, and the information is updated. So we select all. And let me bring this page up a little bit so you can see. And we click Submit. Next, we'll select Joe Abraham. And we'll give Joe the following privileges. Last month sign-up sheet. Set up game descriptions. Generate pairings. Send weekly tea times to members. Assign tea times. Modify a tea time. Send broadcast email. Display pairing changes. And create a new pairing. And then we Click Submit, and that information is updated for Joe. So now we're going to go into Bill Conway, and he's going to have the following options. Enter scores. Somewhere in here, enter scores, enter scores. There it is, enter scores. Manually update handicaps. Maintain golf courses. Send broadcast email to members. Display pairing changes. Create new pairing. And we click Submit, and we update that information. And last we go to Joe Brock, and we're going to give him the same privileges. Enter scores. Manually update handicaps. Maintain golf courses. Send broadcast email to members. Display pairing changes. And create a new pairing. And we slide down and submit and update that information. Now bear with me for a moment, and I will show you the main menu page that Joe Abraham will see when he logs into the application. So like I said, bear with me, and we'll be right there. And we're going to log in Joe. And we're almost there. Hang in there with me. Okay. This is the page that we will get. And there's Joe Abraham's login page. Now, as you can see, he still has all the member functions, but now he has 6 more administrative functions that he can perform. Now, if Joe needs additional functions to perform these tasks, we can just go back into the Allow Administrative Privileges function and add the necessary privileges.